Good morning, everyone. So yesterday I was in this place of business, and there was another customer, and he came up to one of the employees, and he put his hands around her neck and pinned her up against like the inside of a door frame. Now, the lady saw me who had the hands around her throat, and she told the guy, hey, somebody's watching you. Then she turns to me and says, oh, it's just a joke. Well, one, it's not a joke, what he was inferring, because violence against anybody is no laughing matter. But two, there were a lot of children around, and I don't care what, you think is humorous. You got to watch what message you're sending around other people. Anyways, I didn't say anything to the guy, but as soon as I left, I called the manager. So I let her know, and the manager somehow seemed to know that this guy had done this before to other employees. Why he's still allowed there, I don't know. Maybe they have, some sort of lighthearted relationship. But in a place of business, it looked terrible. Now, my point to all this is when we as people see something going on, you have to call it to task. Because as we know, with domestic violence, a lot of times the victim will protect their abuser. So I don't know what that is. What I see is, the beginning of something that's not going to end well. So we owe it to each other as other humans to look out for one another, to protect one another. If you see smoke, assume there's a fire, because we've seen this in a lot of cases where people ended up doing things that they said they were going to do or showed that they had the capability of doing, and then it turned to tragedy. Whether it's a school shooting, whether it's just a fist fight, whether it's, a stalker making good, whatever. So don't overlook it because it takes you out of your comfort zone, or because you'd be deemed a snitch, which is so ridiculous. Because if somebody did something to your family, you would want information. So at some point, somebody has to snitch. So there's a hypocrisy. There's an irony to that. So make sure you're looking out for one another. We owe it to one another. We don't have to have politicians take care of everything for us, okay? There's things that we can do in the moment that come across our plate, and we can speak to it. I'm going to stop preaching now, but I hope this has given some real thought, because we owe it to each other, and if we're going to say we need to do better, then it starts within. Peace, love, unity, solidarity.